My life before Christ, I had a horrible attitude. I was drinking and doing drugs, and I was a teenager. When I was 16, I was dating my now husband, but at the time, boyfriend Kyle. We became young parents at the age of 16.
My mom divorced my dad, and so I was really empty, followed this kind of, because of that happened. And so ever since that happened about 8 years ago, my life has been just, it was dark, it was empty. I didn't feel like I was connected to anything. I was just in my own problems, and I just let that control my life. And I was just depressed through that whole time frame, and it was very, kind of evil.
Life before Christ, I was a all about me type person. I did what I want when I wanted. It was, even with my kids, it was myself came before myself, or for my kids. So
through that time, Kyle's mom, I would go to New Hope with them, and his mom she kind of nudged me to join this Bible study. And it's funny when I talk to Robin about it now. She's like, I remember you sassy little girl walking into Caribou, and you just didn't want to be there, and you just had an attitude about you. And she's right. I didn't want to be there, but I did. I went, and I learned a lot from them. I learned a lot from their stories, and I learned a lot from the struggles that they went through. And I realized that I didn't want to be that person anymore. The person that I was, how I was acting, how I felt about things, my anger. I didn't want to live like that anymore. So it was a battle, it was a struggle on and off for a few years. But it was in 2008, I was at church Sunday morning, at Easter Sunday, with Kyle's family, and Pastor Bill did an altar call, and I just said, this is it. I'm giving up, Lord, this is in your hands. So I accepted Christ as my Lord and Savior.
My life right now has been significantly changed. I'm now in youth group, and I had a friend, Joe. He led me to youth group, and it's just been a great time there. I've learned lots of stuff from Mark and Justin, and I just feel God every day now. And
for me, it wasn't like an event or anything like that. It's like I grew up knowing of God, knowing of Jesus, and not knowing the background behind it. I relate it to it was John 9:25, where it says, "I was blind, but now I can see." That's basically what it was. Is like I was blind to the gift that was given to us. So. And that's what opened my eyes, was right there. And basically, he put the mud in my eyes, told me to go wash it off in the well.
It's like I am a totally different person. I have so much peace about everything. When the struggles come my way now, it's, you pray and you are calm about it because you know that God is in control and He has this. So I am definitely happy about the way I handle situations. Arguments, or just, I don't even think I argue anymore just because my personality is so different. And that's all because of God and His transformation He's done in my life.
Ever since I accepted Him, I feel like I'm not lonely anymore. I can go to someone who actually loves me and cares for me each day. And when that happens each day, I just feel complete inside, and I have I desire just to seek Him each day now, because I feel His presence with me every day.
So now with Jesus in my life, it's my kids come before myself now. My wife comes before myself. Everything I do is to try and to bring them up better, to set a better example than how my life was at that time.